and then we're going to give it a few minutes for people to get in here. But yeah, that was so I mean 90,000 that wasn't that long ago,
Mm.
and that was I vowed that was the last time I was going to overextend and be like, I'll do this for exposure, whatever. Yeah, no.
Just because someone's got a name. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Cool. Well, I advertised this stream literally everywhere, and I made the little video for it, and a bunch of people know about it, and people are here already, and I think we're gonna have a lot of fun today. And we are live on my Instagram too, so people are gonna be cycling in and out over there. Lola, you can see the chat in this little window that we're in, right?
Yes.
Cool. So I actually just figured out last week that my guests can see the chat too. I thought I was the only one that could see the chat.
Yeah, I try and not look at it though, because it can distract me, and I'll end up going mid-sentence.
Hear that? You guys are a distraction. Okay, so there are a bunch of people in here already. We'll give it like one more minute, and then we'll get rolling because, guys, I am sure, yes, Irotaku, I am sure that we are going to be doing something with tentacles today.
Only because you asked for it.
Only because you asked for it. But guys, I know everyone
want tentacles.
The people want tentacles, so who are we to deny the people what they want? But guys, I know that you already know who this is. This is what? Third time's a charm?
Yeah.
So for those of you that do not know, this is our good friend Lola Viscera. Lola is an incredible, I don't even want to call you, I feel like just saying AI artist devalues the whole thing because you really do so much more than it's just like, I feel like AI artists for the most part kind of encompasses someone that just prompts and spits out images. And what you do is so much more than that. So yeah, Lola is an incredible creator that we have had the pleasure of kind of having on the stream throughout all these different little milestones of her social media career since she has been Lola Viscera, and she's been making these horrifying things that we all have come to know and love. I think when we first brought her on, she was at about were you at like 600 followers, 400?
Yeah, I think when I met you, it was about 400.
428. Yeah, and you came on the stream shortly after, and then the second time, I think you had just hit 20,000.
Yeah,
which wasn't that long ago. Keep in mind,
jump. Yeah,
keep in mind that last stream you were on was not that long ago, and now you are at
6 weeks.
40,000 followers.
We grow. Oh, this has been. He's having zoomies right now, so he's probably going to be in the stream quite a lot.
Do you guys see Bean? Do you guys see
say hello to Bean?
I know you guys all love cats. No, he's gonna just some housekeeping for anyone. Wait, let me turn on my cool streamer thing. Okay, now I'm officially in streamer mode. For anyone that is watching this on YouTube, migrate over to Twitch. That way you can join the chat with everyone else. I promise you will have a much better experience because Twitch is where the whole gang is. But what are we doing today? So, we are going to make a Lola Viscera, J-Books Creative, Civitai collaboration video while you guys watch, and hopefully you guys can pick up some little nuggets of information and how-tos along the way. I know that Lola hasn't even really seen the process of exactly what we're going to do here today, but we need her character, one of her characters, to do it. So first thing is first. And real quick, Lola, before I dive into all this stuff, why don't you tell the people, give it for people who don't know who you are, Just give them the quick Lola Viscera in a nutshell, what you do and where they can find you.
Oh, I forgot about this question. I'm not prepared. Uh, I'm an artist and creator. I've just made a YouTube channel, so I guess that's what I do now. Storyteller, creature designer, and I love horror and gore. Um, I'm also on my social media. I've been growing that, so sometimes I share tips and tricks on how to grow a social media following. But my focus is definitely art, and AI has changed my life. I'm going all in with the AI.
All in with the AI. And I just linked Lola's Instagram profile in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the chat in Instagram too. I don't know if you guys can even click that, but uh, be aware when you go to her page that it gets wild there, but in the best way possible. So what we are doing, let me go ahead and share my screen here because we're gonna do the boring stuff first before we get to the fun stuff, which is Lola's creation. So, Lola, do you think we should do something based around the ocean or something more in the middle of the road with like people middle of the day happening?
Oh, that
Because
I
so we
made. We could
so I have
do we could do either. Like the creatures that I made, if you're able to, yeah, you can probably composite clouds over the creature to make it look like it's part of the sky. These octopus creatures that I've made can look like they're going through the sky. Oh, that one might be a bit tough because you'd have to mask out all the trees.
no, so I'm planning on letting the in painting take care of it. So what we're gonna do is your character that you send to me that we're going to use as a reference, I'm going to take the frame from the video into Midjourney and in paint your character into it
Okay.
in the editor. That's how we're doing this
Oh,
because while it might not capture the full fidelity of your character, I
yeah.
promise it's going to do something cool. But yeah,
Okay.
I had a better clip of the ocean, I think. Ooh, that one's really good. But let's try this ocean one
I
first.
have so many
So
questions.
you go, ask, please.
So when When you if I give you the prompt as well as the reference image, will that help what you do on your end or not really?
We will try, we can try both ways and we'll see how different that the what Midjourney gives us will be.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
And I'm using Midjourney rather than like Flux or something because I know you generate your characters in Midjourney and I want to try to keep them as true to what you created as possible since this
Mhm.
is a collaboration. But so okay, I think this video right here, and yes, for Conqueror, you asked what program I am using. Currently, I am in Premiere Pro, and as I move through different things, I will let you guys know what I am doing. So basically, what needs to happen here is I need to find a frame from this video where the monster or the thing happens. So let's say, and we don't want to. This is going on social media, so we also have to keep in mind people's attention spans are absolutely cooked at this
Yeah.
period in time, like absolutely cooked. So, um, if the camera turns right here, boom, that's 4 seconds. I could probably speed that up. So we'll say like right here. I like this. I'm going to mark that when I pull this down into my timeline. That part where I marked the clip right there is already marked for me. And that right there is where our transformation is going to begin.
Mhm.
So I'm going to go up a few frames right there. And this is going to be the frame we pull for Midjourney.
Okay.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this frame. I am going to grab a snapshot of it. You want to make sure that this goes into the right folder. I have my Lola Viscera collab folder right here, and we're gonna
You're
call this.
so organized. I remember this from last time.
If when you make as
In
many
Dushan's.
videos as I do and create as many things as I do, if you're not organized, your life is just absolute chaos.
Yeah, don't look at my computer then. Everything is in my downloads folder. So bad.
So, but I like what this guy said. He said, "Some people may be cooked. I'm usually just annoyed." I think a lot of us are in that same boat, man. I think a lot of us
Mm.
are in that same boat. So, okay, we're gonna try this out, and a
Okay.
this is a constantly evolving process. Sometimes the frame doesn't work. Sometimes it's not good. But part of the reason why I want to do this stuff live on stream with you guys too is so that you guys can actually see that there is no linear path that is just easy to doing this stuff. And it's usually bundled up with a whole lot of problem solving in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
So, Lola, what's the biggest issue you ever run into? Ooh, why'd that come out so burnt out? One second. What's the biggest like roadblock or issue or just like problem that you run into when you're creating things that you sometimes have to troubleshoot?
Oh, that's a good question. Um, Roadblocks. I would say from a creative standpoint, it's burnout. That's been my biggest thing that I've been butting
Mm,
up against because there's so much that I wanna create, but then I also have a goal of growing my social media, which involves strategy, which means that I can't be posting every 5 minutes or every hour, like, I have to space things out, and then the new followers that come in, I have to think about what they want to see, what they expect, like, what reel brought them into my profile, so I need to
mm,
create something similar to that to entertain them, um, but then there's all these other things that I wanna make that maybe have nothing to do with that reel that brought them in. So it's like, it's like juggling that. It's juggling my creative impulse with my strategic growing business brain.
I feel that. And sometimes it's really difficult to remind yourself that you are not just a creator, but you are also your marketing team, you are
Yeah.
also your salesperson, and you're also your manager.
Yeah. Yeah, and I
So
also need to sleep, unfortunately, sometimes.
isn't
So
that
that's
annoying? Isn't that annoying?
yeah.
Okay, so real quick, since there are a lot more people in here right now, artistic, which I really like the clever little
What is it?
play on the way you spelt your name. Um, what we are doing is we are taking a live video that I shot on my cell phone down in Waikiki Beach, about a mile away from my house. We're taking a character reference image that Lola created in Midjourney, and we're going to use that character reference to in paint the creature into the video. And then we are going to bring the video to life and edit it together and come up with something that will hopefully look very nice and pretty on your guys' cell phones on Instagram for Civitai and me and Lola. That is what we are doing.
Mhm.
So, Lola, do you want to share your screen and we take a look at some characters?
Yeah, remind me how to do that.
Yeah, so
Uh,
so right in the center of the screen, right on the bottom, there's like the little screen share thing, and
okay,
then make sure you share the entire screen and not just like the application.
okay, so if I move my
It's literally the in that little row of
share
buttons.
screen. Yep, yep.
Yeah, boom.
Okay, we're gonna get an infinite window thing going on. Can you see my screen?
Yep, bam.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna make this.
Do you have two monitors?
over here. I do, yeah.
You do. Okay, cool.
Is that
Awesome.
okay?
Okay. Yes. Yes, that
Okay.
works.
Still got a bit of an infinity thing going on. But okay. These are the ones that I quickly put together. Here's some I
Ooh.
made earlier.
Ooh.
An-
I like
anyone?
these.
Did anyone watch Blue Peter? Get that reference?
I'm trying. Okay,
Okay.
so I'm looking at the scene, and are not color graded because I'm going to color grade everything.
Yeah.
Oh, can you guys not see the screen? Are you guys should be able to see her screen? Um, Chat, confirm that you guys can see Lola's screen. Engelstein says he sees the tentacles. We're good. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
WTF is this? That would be a you problem then. So, okay, I really like the little mechanical octopuses. I also like the mechanical crab. I think the crab is super cool, but the people want tentacles.
They want tentacles. So
Now the question is, what color do we like? I kind of like the pink purple, or maybe like the orange, like the more neutral colored one. Oh, and also, I have no idea who Blue Peter is, but ATD
Blue
Films certainly
Peter.
does. I
Blue
have no
Peter is
idea what
this
that is.
show from like the isn't yeah, I think it was the 90s, and they would make things out of like paper mache, and like they'll do it so that kids at home can also do it, and then people will send in their creations and they get a Blue Peter badge. And I wanted a Blue Peter badge. I never got one. And then the co-presenter would be like, "Here's one we made earlier." I can't. Oh, you guys are so American.
And it's even worse for me because I'm American, but I'm like Hawaii American, which is so different from like mainland American.
Did you move from the US?
No, no, no. I
Or
was I was I was born on Maui.
that's so cool.
So it's just like when I go to the main United States, I feel like I'm in a completely different world because it's actually so different from Hawaii.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been really enjoying your live streams that you've been doing while you go for walks. It's like walking with you through paradise. So nice.
Ah, thank you. Okay, so
Um,
let's let. How about you send me? Oh, I also really like those kind of jellyfish looking ones.
yeah,
But
yeah. So these are the ones that I'm leaning towards, like these ones in the middle, because they would work with your sky. Something like this just floating through the sky like a big ominous being that no one sees.
yeah, so what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to inpaint it in a way where it's like the octopus is giant in
Yeah,
the bay, and it's kind of like
exactly.
towering over everyone. So
Exactly.
given that scenario, I like all of these things, and we can try a few different ones, but why
Yeah.
don't you send me a couple links and we'll just start trying them. And also send me like the general idea of the prompt. Just copy and paste
Yep.
one of the prompts,
Yeah,
and we'll
yeah.
try it both with your prompt and with just prompting it very simply.
Okay, I'm gonna send you this. Look, literally, guys, I learned that you can do this 15 minutes ago. This is what I love
Um,
about this. Learn something new every day.
um, just views. I do not know why you would be seeing a black screen, unfortunately, because I think everyone else can see it, and like I'm also watching it on my Instagram in another window, and I see everything on the Instagram live as well. And I see it on. Let me just hit play on Twitch real quick and see. Boom. Yeah, no. When I look at it on Twitch, I also see everything that I'm seeing on as I'm supposed to. So I am unsure, brother. All right, let's try this. So like I said, guys, we are doing this in Midjourney because Lola creates her characters in Midjourney, and I want to try to keep them as close to her characters as possible. So, what I have here is my frame from the video loaded into the Midjourney image editor, which we use for in painting. And for those of you that don't know, in painting is basically you're erasing stuff in the image and painting new stuff in, or you're changing stuff. Um, Photoshop created a very fancy term for it called generative fill, but we are in painting. So I want to keep this pavilion here because this pavilion is kind of iconic, and that when if anyone from Hawaii sees this, they'll know exactly where this is. So I'm going to be careful to keep the pavilion there. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to erase this, as well as maybe like some of the water around here. So hopefully we can try to like motivate the tentacles to do something in that direction. And then Lola in Discord has been sending me octopus images. Um
Oh, this one might be cool.
so wait, you guys are saying you just see Lola's screen. No, you guys can't see. Oh, wait, sorry. Yeah, my bad. There we go. I meant to switch it to my screen. Sorry. You guys were right on that one. That was my fault. I blame the energy drink.
What are you drinking?
I have been addicted to these ghost energy drinks, and this one
Oh,
is
yeah.
orange creamsicle.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah. So, okay, we're gonna start pulling in some of her octopus images here. So, I'm going to copy the link from what she sent me in Discord. I'm gonna go ahead and paste it into the Midjourney editor. And what that does is it doesn't put the link in, and it just like it just puts the image in. And then Lola sent me her prompt as well.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to just try putting the prompt in that she sent me and see what that does.
I'd be
And
curious because I use reference images as well. So
we'll also try it with the image as a character reference
oh,
and not just a style reference. So we'll try it both ways and we'll see what it gives us. Lola, if you want to answer this question,
yeah.
this came from YouTube while I'm doing this.
Oh, we're on YouTube as well. Um, I use Midjourney mainly. I do have access to Flux through FreePic, but it's another thing to learn. And I found that FreePic Flux it doesn't do monsters very well. Midjourney is still my tool of choice for that. Flux is really good for realism though. For people, it's really good.
All right. So what that actually did with your prompt was it just kind of like put the octopus in there. And we want the octopus we want to try to get the octopus in the water. So I'm going to try a much simpler prompt and see what it does. Slash key. Unfortunately, I am not the person to ask about that because I am the marketing / social media guy. So, what you can do though is you can email support and someone can help you out with that. But that is not my area of expertise, and I do not want to give you wrong information. So, you're going to have to table that for one of the office hours streams or just email the site. All right. All right. So this is giving us a little bit of an issue because it wants to just put the octopus on the ocean. And we're going to play with the weights. We're going to play with the weights a little. We're going to take stylize down to like 100 or 50. Boom. And just so you guys know, I also feel an immense amount of pressure when I do these streams for you because I want everything to be perfect the the first time, and I don't want to look like I don't know what I'm doing. But the truth is, every video I make, I have no idea what I'm doing.
That's the joy of life.
That is okay. So here's what we're gonna do: a giant biomechanical octopus is coming out of the ocean. The lower part of its body is submerged in the water. Water is splashing around it. Let's try that and just see what it does. Yeah, after we get the octopus, I might just have to re-mask it and then put water back over the bottom part of it. That might be because I think right now, like I really like these octopuses, but I think it's just the character reference is pulling too hard. So let's look at these and let's first say, do we like one of these? I'm going to scroll through them and just tell me if there's like an octopus that jumps out at you.
Nope. Okay, that one's cool.
This one? You like this one so far?
Yeah. But there was another one I saw. It's better.
I like that guy. Ooh. I think
Cool.
I think these look a little too like out of place, whereas the other ones, it definitely looked like it tried to blend them in more. So like, because the colors on these are a little darker, which I really like because it almost makes it feel like more of a part of the scene, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So
You could try a different color.
send me. Did you send me
Go for some lighter ones.
While you're sending me a different color, I'm gonna try this guy.
That one's lighter. I might go with the sky a bit better. And this one.
Your otaku demands teal. Oh, it's kind of like that. That is kind of. I mean, you pretty much just sent me one that's teal. Let's try this one. Because yeah, what we're gonna try to do is get an octopus that we like, and then we're gonna try to put it back in the water. That's the plan.
Yeah, try those ones.
Oh, I like this one.
It's better, right? The colors.
I think that one looks super cool. Chrono Knight says partly submerge. Okay, let's say boom. Is partly submerged. Let's try that. Hey man, it's hard to read comments and pay attention, and then also try to like do this stuff. It's like it's really hard. I feel like I need to give you guys all the attention.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting there. We're
Chrono.
getting there.
Oh, Chrono Knight with the. Okay, let's try this.
What did you do? I missed it.
Um, I changed the prompt to say a giant biomechanical octopus is partly submerged in the ocean.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, Chrono Knight coming through with the knowledge. Let's see if that continues to work when I turn the stylization higher. Ooh, ooh, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Yes. Yes, bro. Okay, let's
Is
try.
it facing to the right? Do we need to
Uh
flip it?
no, this isn't this the face? Aren't these eyes right here?
Oh, it looks to me like it's facing the other way.
Oh, people don't know which ways octopus look. We're going to try to combine two of the octopus images
Yeah.
and see what that does. And also, let's pull up Pinterest, our best friend. Don't worry about Chief Wiggums here. I'm doing something on the side with him. And we're going to say ocean water. And we are just going to lightly grab this image of the ocean. We're going to copy that image address. We're going to paste it. And we're just going to see what that does when we put that in there as well. But this one,
Oh.
this one looks cool. I like this one. I like the way the tentacles are coming out of the water.
Yeah. To appeal to the masses, it needs to have some features that people recognize instantaneously, such as eyes. Eyes work really well.
Such as eyes. But we are real quick. Okay, so we're gonna let's take this. Okay, you know what? Let me copy this real quick. Boom. We're gonna come back up to this, and we're going to mask more of the water here. And we're gonna go bam, and then we're going to put the octopuses back in. Boom. And we're going to take this squid looking guy right here. Boom. And then we're going to take this ocean water right here. We're going to copy this image address. Boom. And we'll see what that gives us. Yeah, I like that they're starting to look these are starting to look a bit more ominous and
That's good.
dreadful. That's a perfect word because we don't need these to be perfect. The cling will tie it all together.
That one. Wait.
Hey.
Yeah. That looks dystopian, that broken
I
one.
like this one and I like this one.
There was another one as well. Was it that one? That one.
But this one
I
feels
love
like this
that.
this is this
It looks like a
one
machine.
it does. Okay. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of this one?
You just want the fleshy, meaty stuff, don't you,
I
Tyler?
because so in my head I'm like what this
Yeah.
Engelstein said this one makes him think of the Matrix.
Mm.
Like this one kind of looks like those things that are chasing them in the Matrix.
Can we try
So,
both? That one
oh,
and a meaty one.
yes, yes, we can. That is the beauty of what we are doing here.
Oh, wow.
So we're going to download this one, and we're going to download this one. Wait, this one. Yeah, bro. Boom. Boom. And now, we are going to cook a little in Kling. So, what do we have to do here? Well, what we need to do, this was the frame that we painted the octopus in. That's not the frame we want to transition from because we want there to be some type of movement in between. We don't want the transition to happen right on the frame where we are cutting the video. So we're going back to this frame because see how I have the camera turning right here? Let me zoom in here. This is going to be our start frame in Kling. The second one right here is the frame where we put the octopus on. We want to motivate that little bit of kind of like action in the Kling generation as well. So we're pulling this frame right here too. Boom, we're going to call this one start frame. And now we go to Kling and we start hopefully cooking. So we need our start frame and we have to use Kling 1.5 for this because Kling 1.6 does not have frame to frame yet. So we got our start frame, and for the end frame, we are first going to try the octopus that Lola chose. Boom. And for our prompt, we're going to say a giant biomechanical octopus comes out of the ocean. Super simple. We want to keep it super simple for Kling. A giant horrific comes out of the ocean. Now the question is, do we want to try to run 5 seconds or 10 seconds? I think for the transition, we only want it to try to be 5 seconds.
Yeah, I find that if I go 10 seconds straight away, it starts messing it up. So I
Yeah,
prefer doing 5 and then
so
extend if it's good.
we'll do 2 runs. We'll do 1 run with the creativity right in the middle at 0.5. And then we will do another run with the creativity at 0.35. And because I'm running 4 generations here, it's going to take about 10 minutes, but that's why we have each other. And yeah, we're also going to try emerges out of the ocean for the sake. And at the same time, we're also going to throw in the other octopus and just try to get everything running at one time. Because if we get one good transition, then we can take the frame and animate the rest of the video. We just need one good transition here. That's all we're looking for, is just like the octopus to come out of the ocean and for it to make sense. Kind of.
Oh, so you use both start and end frames?
So whenever you see these videos where like I start them from the real footage, where it's like an actual video and then it does something, I'm using the start and the end frame. For the videos you've seen where like I'm doing the characters with the grills, I'm just animating the image. But the only way this works, wait, someone had a question here. It says 140 credits because I'm running 4 videos at one time. That's why that price looks higher, because I'm doing 4 videos at a time. 1.5 car actually just added the end frame function when 1.6 came out. 1.6 cannot do the end frame, but the strategy for this, everyone, is we use 1.5 for our transition. where we go from our normal video to our AI character transformation. And then once we get a good transformation, we take that and we animate that further using 1.6.
Oh.
Did that make sense? And 10 seconds doubles the cost. Yes.
Mhm.
I'm assuming that that says double. But it costs so many credits that it might as well double the cost as well.
Yeah, there's no extend function yet in 1.6, is there?
No, and I mean they tend to be slow at these things. You know, they bleed their stuff in, but 1.5, like guys, the start and end frame, let me find an example for you here. This was from the parrot video that I did. This was the one I ended up using in the actual video. Like, this is 1.5.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's really good.
Yeah. I prefer 1.5 for a lot of things. 1.6, you have to expand out the prompt so much, and then it's still, for me, it still feels quite hit and miss. 1.5 is easier. It feels like it just understands better. Maybe that'll
So
improve in time.
so what I've found is that 1.5 is much more easier to get it to do like weird
Yeah.
creative things.
Mhm.
1.6 is very like it wants to stick to kind of like slow motiony real movement.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. I just want blood. I want it to look like blood. And it does do that transparent, translucent type red fluid better than Kling 1.5, in my opinion.
So the other thing here that I want to call out is what we did not do is we did not upscale
Yeah.
this image. Specifically, we did not upscale it. It's not that I left that part off for stream or we forgot to do it. We're not upscaling it because we want the image to still be as close to the quality of the video as possible. Because at the end of all this, we really want it to all blend in, and we want this to we want this to really, we want people to see this and for it to kind of like really mess with them for a second where they're like, whoa, wait, this looks real.
Mhm.
That's always my goal with this stuff. Have you do you do the start frame end frame a whole lot, or are you usually just animating the singular image?
I use start frame. End frame, no, not really. Yeah, I'm not doing transitions. If I do a back-to-back sequence, then I'll do that in Premiere. Like, I'll take that last frame, put it back into Kling, animate and extend like that. Well, I won't do start frame and end frame. I'll just not. It's just every one that I've done with using a start frame and an end frame is just like so bad in Kling. It's really
I
bad.
I
I'd use
wrestle.
Luma for that. Luma's better for
No, it's
transitions.
not. No,
Do
it's
you
not.
do you
No,
prefer
it's
Kling?
not. No, it's not. Kling, ever since they put the start frame, end frame, and one with into their 1.5 model, is better.
Mm. Do you oh, I don't know about that.
The no,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. We can agree to disagree on this one, but for me, it is definitely better. But it also depends on how similar the start frame and end frame
Yeah.
are. That makes a big
Yeah.
difference.
You have to get the colors right, like, the shapes kinda have to be similar. Like, you can't have a completely two completely different scenes morphing into each other. It
Here,
takes
and
a lot more thought.
I'll show you guys this snake one that I was working on that I haven't posted yet because I got some really strange outcomes with it.
Is this which Kling is this?
This is 1.6.
Yeah, the fidelity is crazy, so good.
Her body gets very, very strange there, but I was trying to get her to walk up to the camera holding the snake. Like, I wanted them to turn and then walk up to it, and I wanted the snake to get super close to the camera.
Ooh, look at
And I
that
feel
depth of
like
field.
it did that pretty good, right? I don't know why the first ones it made her just like make out with the snake, but these I thought were really impressive. Like, look at that.
Yeah, oh, that's nice.
because I like how they both turn and look, and they're like, "Oh, you're here too."
Look at my friend.
So that one was cool. I tried to do this thing with this girl with this porcupine.
That doesn't look comfortable at all.
It's like it's cute and it's also like painful.
Yeah.
And then we also had I ran the shark one a bunch of times, and I was really shocked at how good 1.6. Like, look at like the gesture with her hand on
Yeah.
like
And look at
her
the hair, the way the
shoulder, and
hair responds.
yeah,
And then in the one that you put up, the way the fin moves over her head is details like that.
yeah. Like this is crazy. Like
So good.
her shadow is like perfectly on the shark as it kind of like moves around her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this video was really popular. People really, I don't know, something about this one. People really liked it. We're
What
almost.
really impresses me about Kling is the skin. Like it looks like it's alive in Kling.
That's my favorite thing that's why I personally end up leaning more towards Kling than like Minimax,
Mm,
just because the skin texture, and it's easier to get a video that looks realistic even when you're doing surreal stuff.
mm.
But we're almost here. We almost got these. We almost got these. They're about to start popping out, and we have a lot of them to look at. I generated 4, 8, 12, 16, 24 transitions. There better be one good transition in there.
Yeah, Minimax, they rushed me into their creative partner program like the other day. So, and enjoying exploding people's faces on Minimax. So satisfying.
Right. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, they're starting. Oh no! It came from the side. It jumped in the ocean.
We can oh, can you play that backwards? Or are the waves moving the wrong way?
Yeah, no, don't worry. We have a lot of these to look at. This is
Yeah, often I'll use a frame and just play it backwards in Premiere.
that's super funny. That's super funny.
It's like he thought the ocean was deeper than it was.
I feel like this batch is just going to be the octopus jumping into the water. Oh, oh,
What's
oh!
happening
What are you
there?
doing? So the one annoying thing. See how one video still hasn't popped out yet? Until this last one pops out, the only one that will play all the way through is the top one. Um,
Oh.
car in runway, you can add 2 keyframes now. Any experience with it? I am the wrong person to ask about that because I am personally not a fan of runways generations. I have never gotten one that I like or that I have enjoyed enough to use, so I do not use runway, but I am always willing to have my opinion swayed. But for now, runway is off the table for me.
They took too long to come out with different aspect ratios. I was waiting until I lost patience.
Oh my.
It's like it's
That's
falling from space. What?
a little janky there. It's okay. We're gonna go through. We're gonna see.
Okay. That one could maybe be played
I also
backwards.
don't like. I also don't hate it because also what I'm looking for here is which ones during the transition have the least amount of that weird little like AI jank in the frames. It's just like ta-da. It's like I have arrived.
Oh, I quite like that.
I like that one too.
It's done
That
really
one's
well
really
though.
good. Because okay,
Yeah,
so look at the motion too, because it's like I'm
yeah.
still um and so okay, see how the sand gets all weird on the bottom there? Do you notice that? How the sand gets all
Where?
like right there, like towards the end of the clip,
Oh,
the
okay, it
sand
turns
like
yeah.
morphs and gets all pixelated. I'm almost positive that I can fix that in Sora. But
Oh, we're gonna go into Sora as well.
yeah, but that's for after. We need to find a good frame first.
Oh.
Boom. Okay, no, I don't like any of these where he's like falling from the sky. I don't like too many. I don't.
Dancing.
Yeah, none of those. Let's check this octopus. Oh,
Oh,
oh, see, I like this guy.
okay. Completely played backwards. Okay. It's like it understood what that thing was better than the other one.
Yeah, for sure. What is with the falling from the sky? Ooh, oh, that I like. Um, okay, let's check this last batch right here.
Can you hear bean pairing?
I cannot. Okay. I'm going to go to this one. I'm going to say a giant horrific. Get my
Yeah.
keyboard to turn back on. We're gonna run one more thing here. Horrific octopus rises from the bottom of the ocean. I think that should do it better. Rises from the depths. We'll try both. We'll do this one and we'll do rises from the depths of the ocean. Dulios, all of these used the word emerges. We tried emerges, and what emerges did was pluck the octopus out of space and drop them in the water. So we're trying a different one. Um, so we're gonna see what happens there. I will be right back. I have to use the restroom real quick. I will be right back. You guys can ask Lola anything you want and talk to her. I'll be back in 30 seconds.
Okay, ask me things. Ask me a question. Which person's head do I like to explode in Minimax the most? I make my own heads. I like at the moment I like zombie looking creatures with like one eye and the other eye is it's gouged out like it's just a socket. I like that kind of thing at the moment. I've got a series that I did when I hit 40k. I made loads of 40k heads and now I'm just bursting them all and trying to not be banned on Instagram while I do that. Steve. Oh yeah, we were gonna make a Steve for this, weren't we? Yeah, I'm not sure that a lot of people here know who Steve is.
I feel like all we are all trying to do is not get banned on Instagram.
Yeah, yeah. I was thinking about this earlier as I was driving. It's like pop stars. They have two versions of the song, right? They have the sweary version and they have the radio version. And my Instagram is like the radio version of what I do. Oh yeah, the 2 a.m. heads. I stopped calling it that in the end because
As
there was way too much I wanted to cover, and that kind of I don't want to get pigeonholed.
I also think too that as your account grows, like the stuff like that, I think it's good that you stop calling it that, just because then it's like, you know, it's easy for all the new followers that are not AI people to get
Yeah,
confused.
yeah, I get the wrong idea. So I have to think about my brand image now. As I reach out because my goal is to work with people who are like, at the top of their game doing this, and that name didn't quite fit that persona. The Odyssey project. Yeah, I was going to ask you about what the rules are for that. I haven't checked it out properly yet.
um,
Because if I do like a VO, like a story VO, like how I've been doing with my YouTube, is that will that work,
I
or is it
think
like
I no, I think it'll work. You just have to. It just has to not have like the gratuitous use of blood and
oh
gore, because it's a little bit more, down the middle, and keeping it
mainstream?
a little safe. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
All right, we are almost there. I have it. He said interest killed.
What in Odyssey? No,
Yeah.
because if you look at my YouTube, none of it is gory because I'll just get demonetized. So that's what we were saying earlier about that that business strategy side of things, and like what you know the fun stuff, like the really fun stuff. Can't always do the fun stuff because if you want to reach a wider audience, just it can cut out a lot of people. So I get it.
I mean, right there, he said just replace all the gore with rainbow and
Yeah,
glitter.
yeah, yeah. Actually, on Instagram, I've got a collab coming up with someone which involves cake. So it's just replacing that gore and that blood with food
I
or
can hear
pizza
it
or something.
squishing already.
Mm,
I can hear
yeah,
the cake
the
squishing
strawberry
already.
jam, raspberry jam,
Ugh.
organs are like berries. Yes, I'll find a way.
What a what a what a wonderful time we live in, where you have to appeal for your videos to be shown to people on the platform by explaining to someone in support that it is not blood, it is indeed raspberry jam.
It's raspberry jam. Yeah. Do you know what? I haven't had actually there was one video, but most of the time it's because it's like sexual. I did one which it didn't show any skin or anything, but because of the facial expressions, it got removed because it was suggestive, which I thought that was ridiculous. Especially because I was like in that phase, I was trying to be sensible and not get banned.
Okay, okay. Here's the thing that grinds my gears the most about Instagram, because I it's been a while since I've had a video taken down or removed, but there were two old animations I made that got removed, and it was like right after those got removed, and I was like, there's nothing even suggestive about these. Um I was scrolling through my Reels feed, not like the people I follow, but just, the random Reels, and the only fangirls are out of control,
Yeah.
and my stuff gets taken down. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
I've
get
s-
it. That's
I've seen
strange.
such ridiculous stuff on Instagram that it's just like, bro, it shocks me that anything gets taken down, honestly, because of the stuff I've come across that
Yeah.
is obviously being pushed to people because it made its way into my algorithm.
Yeah. Well, there's people reporting us every day, all the time. So in a way, it's you know,
I definitely got
oh
reported for the girl eating the snakes. I
yeah,
100% and I definitely got reported for the girl with the goldfish.
mm, yeah. But they don't always go through. Like otherwise, all of our videos would be taken down all the time because there's people who hate AI just because of they don't understand what it is. They just like report anything that's AI.
um, I am curious, and I'm sure other people would like to hear this. Um, was was there anything you did differently between 20K and 40K that contributed to
Oh,
that growth in that relatively short period of time? Because
between 20
you definitely went from 20 to 40 a lot quicker than you went from 0 to 20.
Oh, that's to be expected. Once you hit 10K is 5 figures. Once you hit 5 figures, it's downhill from there really. As in, it gets easier because you already have that social proof. So that's just part of it. Which yeah, I knew that, which is why first it was getting to 1,000, and that was like so hard. That was probably the hardest, getting to 1,000, and then there to 5K was I don't know. I think it was through collabs, and then to 10K. That was the next battle, and after that, it gets easier. I did have a few videos that went mega viral, which helps. And then once we find something that goes viral, then we do things that are very similar to that, keeping a cadence up that helps the algo daddy know what to do with your content, push it to the right eyes who
I,
share it.
re- I refuse. I refuse to call it the Algo Daddy.
Algo daddy, yeah.
I refuse.
Algo daddy. Stop banning my place. And then I did these like Monday. It was like these heads made of marble, these beautiful kintsugi heads. Do you know what kintsugi is?
Oh, like the cracked
Yeah.
marble Japanese thing where it has the cracks in it, right?
Yes. Yeah. So the idea, the philosophy behind kintsugi is that we don't, like, if we break a pot, we don't just freaking throw the pot away because it's broken. We put gold in those cracks, and that becomes part of what makes it beautiful. And I love that idea. So I made a bunch of kintsugi heads, like people who are broken, but the cracks are filled
Mm.
with gold. And then I burst them open, and inside is blood and gore and intestines. So it's like the way that I thought about it was that people would see this beautiful sculpture, this person. It could be makeup, they don't know, because these heads look quite real. The eyes look real. And then before they know it, it's like pop, just bursts open, and it's like completely different. It's beautiful and ugly at the same time. And as expected, those went viral, and that helped. That helped with the
Bro,
following.
why do we say it rises from the bottom of the ocean and it is dropping from the sky?
I think it doesn't understand that these are tentacles. Is tentacles in the prompt?
No.
Okay, I think that
But I
might
mean
help.
but like I called it an octopus.
Yeah.
Oh, that one has
That one's
feet.
got legs.
We might just have to roll with one of the ones where it slides in.
Oh yeah.
But it's okay. We'll take a look. We'll wait another minute. We got a few more coming out.
That one's good. It's got some hefty tentacles.
Like I mean, I guess like what's the galactic horror, what cosmic horror, what is it, what do you what do you call that, uh oh, it's on the tip of my tongue, guys. What do you what who writes the Cthulhu? Yeah, I mean, doesn't Cthulhu falls from the sky, right? I guess that's a thing. Lovecraftian. Thank you, Irotaku. That's a thing, right? Isn't Cthulhu a thing? Let's see here. Boom. Okay, let's check the other ones. No, I don't want you to run in, bro.
That was funny. Oh.
Oh, that one like came over the wall.
Okay, what is Tiny Bean doing? That one's cool.
Oh, I think I really like that one.
Yeah.
What do we think of that one? Like that one also has like a big splash, you know?
How do you think that will look played backwards?
Well, no, we can't play it backwards because we need it to match up with the video.
Oh yeah.
We need it to match up with the video. So okay, let's do a recap right here, because maybe there were like, I find sometimes when I go back and I look at the first ones after having some time to like sit with it, that I notice things that were cooler than
Mm.
they originally were. So, do you like this mechanical one, or upon like seeing it, do you actually think the more realistic looking one will probably work better?
I would still. There was one mechanical one which I thought was good. Not that one. I think you might have gone past it already.
Pass already. Okay, let's see. Let's go back. Definitely not that one. That one's too
No,
janky.
not that one.
No,
No.
because this is the very beginning. This is the very
Oh,
beginning. No, that one he comes through the wall.
go- it's it's funny. No,
Don't hate it.
I mean it's technically good. I think it might have been this one.
My only quarrel with this is that the octopus itself doesn't look alive,
Yeah, it looks like
whereas
a
the
piece
other
of
one had
metal.
like the tentacle movement and stuff.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. That's good. But then I'm wondering like, how did it move like that? Is it just getting moved by the waves? Was it that one? That was funny. That's why I like it. And that one's good. I might take that one from you. I just like,
Let's see here. Okay, now we're
yeah,
getting
yeah,
like, I feel like this one will really shock people because it's like such a visceral looking octopus. Oh, the bottom of that one was like a spaceship. Oh, I like that one because this one has great water movement.
Someone
This one,
commented recently saying that, like, "Oh, you just got lucky." Yeah, I've got one post that went viral. I think it's at like, oh, I think it must be about 7 million now. Of these two heads, like this one woman that screams and turns into two heads, and like, oh, it's a shame this is AI. You just got lucky. It's like, no idea what goes behind it. I think it's important for people to see that how much time goes into curation.
I you know, they're not. I agree, but it's impossible, and we
I
all
don't
know
argue
that
anymore.
we all know that most people, once they like, most people come from a place where they're not even open
Yeah,
to a discussion about it. They're just, what they think is what they think, and that's what it is.
yeah.
Um, I really like this one. Wait, no, not that one. No, where was it? This
There's
guy.
that one. Yeah.
Because this looks so clean and the water movement is insane.
Let's do it. Is that
So
flappy thing at the back?
is this little tentacle, is this little flappy
Yeah.
tentacle. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this. We're gonna do it without we download it without the watermark. I'm gonna put it in my video folder right here under AI, because My folders are always labeled and neat. And you guys will see how we try to tie all this together and how we get some sauce and how we get sauce out of this. Boom. We're going to come back into Premiere. We're going to
Why would
drag.
you ever want to download something with a watermark from Kling?
I feel like they do that just to catch people off guard.
Yeah, it's so annoying when I downloaded it. I'm like, oh, now I've got to go and download it again because you didn't press the button. It's like without watermark.
All right. So, on Instagram, hey Senorita, you creating some fake videos? That is all we do around here, bro. Is create fake videos. Don't you guys know? Don't you know? That's literally all I do here is create fake videos.
Who said that?
It's on Instagram.
Oh, fake.
This is the fake news Instagram page, bro. This is the fake news. So, okay. So see, so boom, 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 boom. And we can speed all this up. Now, here's what I'm going to show you guys after we finish this. See how that frame gets weird?
Yeah.
We're going to fix that at the very end of all this. So this is going to be like, yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. We're going to fix that. But boom, we're going to take the last frame of the octopus, or actually, yeah, we're going to take the last frame of the octopus, right? And we're going to screenshot him. We're going to export him. We're going to call this 3 octopus. And then we're going to take that back into Kling. We erase all this. Boom, boom. Octopus. And Lola, what do we want the octopus to be doing?
Writhing in pain.
What? No, it has to be terrorizing people or something. What?
There's no people though. You want to generate the people as well?
No, that's okay. That's true.
Because
okay,
it doesn't make very good people.
But do you think Kling will understand writhing in pain?
Yes, it does.
It does. Okay, you know it does. Okay, you know it does.
Yeah, you might need to tell it that those are tentacles though, because it might not understand that that's what they are.
Okay.
So the tentacles, something like the tentacles writhe in pain. It understands emotions like pain and sadness and hysteria. Hysteria.
The octopus is. Wait, I spelled that wrong. I totally spelled that wrong. I spelled writing in pain. You know how many times I've generated things and then I've looked at the prompt and realized I had all these spelling errors.
Yeah.
The octopus is writhing in pain. Its tentacles are flailing.
Try
flailing?
Convulsing.
Convulsing.
Sometimes that can make it move a bit too fast, but let's see.
No, the tentacles are convulsing. Do we need another word after convulsing? No, just the tentacles are convulsing. Okay. This is the prompt the chat wants. That's what the chat wants. So, okay, let's try this. Let's see what it gives us, because now we're switching to Kling 1.6. And this one, we're going to do 10 seconds. We're going to do 0.5.
I usually always go for 5. Yeah.
So here's the thing. I find with 1.6 that I actually get better results with 10.
Okay.
But because we want to roll our dice as much as possible, we're also going to do some 5s.
And you can't extend it here, can you?
No, you can't extend this. But whatever happens here is going to be the end of the clip because we want like a nice, good, short, sweet clip, right?
Mhm.
So after we get a one good video of the the octopus doing whatever it does here, that's it. Then we can go clean everything up and tie it all together.
Mhm.
But what I like to do with my clean generations, and of course, this all depends on like, you know, how much you guys are willing to spend on this and all that kind of stuff. But I like running a generation at both zero point 0.5 and 0.35. Those are my two creative values.
How have you does 1.6 listen to you with creativity and relevance?
I mean, all the things you've just seen come out of me with the grills have all been 1.6.
Ah,
Like look at Big Bird right here. This is 1.6. But okay, none of them would get Big Bird to pour his beer on the ground. I was trying
yeah.
so hard to get Big Bird to pour his beer on the ground and he just wouldn't do it.
The fisheye is really good.
Yeah, right?
How
It
did you
does.
how did you do that?
So the fisheye is partly in the training data
Ah,
because I trained this Laura.
yeah.
And so a lot of the shots were fisheye shots, so it's kind of in there. But just when I
Whoa.
prompt fisheye in Flux, it does a really good job at giving this to me.
Mm. And then Kling knows what to do with that. That's so cool.
Kling knows what to do. So yeah, so we're almost we're almost there, guys. We're almost there because what we're gonna do here is we can cut this part of the clip off. Boom. We'll actually keep the audio because we like the audio. We might replace the audio with our own at the end of all this. We're
Oh,
gonna
we can't
put
do
this.
exploding heads, unfortunately, on Tyler's page.
Unfortunately, we cannot. I need to be a little aware of the audience. Not so much that it keeps me from doing stuff, but what we can do while we're waiting for this is we can kind of color grade this clip to try to bring it all together. Um, and sometimes I'll do the color grade, but then I'll turn it off and I'll just put it back on after my final like Sora cleanup is done. Um, but we'll put an adjustment layer on here so it affects all the clips underneath it. And we'll come to the octopus clip. Boom. Damn, that looks good. That looks really good.
This is
Uh,
opening up a whole world for me that you can do this.
put my favorite LUT on it, bring the intensity down just a little, but just to add a little
What's your
color.
favorite LUT?
It's this thing called magnetite. I have no idea where I got it. I've had it for so long, but no matter what LUT I use on my videos, I always, always, always end up just coming back to this one
Mm,
LUT because it's just so good on everything.
yeah.
So I always bump up the sharpening on all my uh, social media videos to at least 25.
Oh,
We're going to raise the vibrance a little,
what does
and then
LUT
we're
stand for?
lookup table.
Mm,
So a lookup table is it's a color profile for like photos and for video files. But then we're gonna mess with the contrast a little. Boom. Highlights. We'll probably bring the highlights down a bit because it looks a little bright. We bring the shadows up so the octopus is not as black. Bring the whites down a no, boom, just a little. And often and the blacks we don't want to so if you guys look at this color spectrum on the left, the main reason we want to pay attention to this is the very bottom line here. You don't want the heavy part of this line crushing into where it says 0 right here, because if we do that, if we crush that down, then all the blacks are going to be crushed, which means there's no color information in them. And then when you look at it on your phone screen, you're going to get this really undesirable color effect in the dark parts of your image. So we're going to bring the blacks up until they're just above crush, because we still want them black and we want them punchy, but we do not want them to be crushed into 0. So right about there is perfect. And now if we go back and look at it, okay, we'll turn the audio off so I don't have to hear that. Boom. And at the end of all this, we're going to like speed the clip up so it gets to this part much sooner and everything. But we do all the speed ramping and all that at the very, very end. But I think the contrast can be brought down a little because that's also crushing some of the blacks. And the blacks can even be brought up a little bit more.
The haze is looking good.
Yeah, I do really like the haze. Don't worry, we're gonna make that not look like AI at the end of all this. Oh, okay. So we got the 5-second clips. So here's the five.
Yeah.
So here's 5-second number 1. We got 5-second number 2. These are the clips with creativity at 0.35.
I want to make it like eat somebody just with a tentacle. No, another one.
It's just kind of rocking back and forth. Let's see here. So, okay, let's think about it this way. The octopus came in from the left and it slides in. We can't really have him just standing still, right? There needs to be some type of action. Otherwise, it's just going to be like, boom, he's going to stop and then he's just going to start convulsing. So let's try another one where it says the octopus is grabbing people with its tentacles and tossing them. And let's just see what that even does, you know?
Can we try one where he's eating them?
Yes, I was thinking that too, and we'll do that too. I just didn't want that to get us to get marked, but I guess Kling actually cares the least.
Yeah.
Boom, and then we'll also Chrono Knight said focusing on something to his right that is out of frame, would that work? Possibly, you know, man, with these things, it's like what you tell it to do doesn't necessarily always have to be already in the frame. It sometimes they're good at making it just like do the weird things, and sometimes it just doesn't do anything you tell it to do. But we're gonna try both ways because we want the motion to kind of be cohesive throughout the whole thing. And even if this isn't like the craziest thing, because of how fast it's just going to go from beach to octopus, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Right? That's cool. See, these are the 10-second ones. So see how much more variation in the movement we got?
What? And it looks way more detailed. Oh, it's 1.6, that's why.
Yeah. I mean, they're all 1.6. These are all 1.6, but the 10-second just does it way better.
Yeah, what the hell?
Because then I can take the 10-second one and I can speed it up, right? And it's like, oh, the tentacles look so good. Okay, that was 10-second one. This is 10 seconds with the creativity at 0.35. I love it. It looks so visceral.
Mm-hmm.
And the way
these are nice, these are.
They wave out and it's like accurate with the...
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Tithian said, hit get inspiration link to get camera. Oh, bro, I didn't even realize that was there.
Ooh.
Okay, here, you know what? Let's try one of these too. Let's go 10 seconds. Let's say handheld, let's say handheld device filming. Because I mean, this was taken on the cell phone. Um and we'll say
What if he like just like vomits beach balls?
Do you want me to try that?
Yes.
Okay.
I made a coctopus that vomited corn and it did it really well. So this might work.
Okay, the octopus is vomiting beach balls. You guys heard it here first. Tithian, Tithian, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for that little call out. I need to click on more of these buttons that I don't normally use. That's super dope. Thank you. I really appreciate that. See, man, and that's why I also like doing this stuff on stream with you guys. Hopefully you guys learn some things or pick up some things or start thinking about things in a way you never have. And you guys also teach me things because I am definitely I just do this stuff so much that I stumble into the things that I like to that like I like that end up getting views, but we're all just kind of figuring it out.
Yeah. We can get we can get very comfortable in workflows. So that's yeah, like whenever Photoshop or Adobe come out with new features, I just like don't know about them till way later. It's like, oh, it's so much easier. There's so much easier ways to do things. Like editing, when editing videos, you can transcribe the dialogue and then take out all of the pauses and all of the filler words. Like it will do that for you. It's like, oh my god, that's just saved me like 10 hours of editing. It's already
So
a feature that exists in Adobe.
I'm always a little behind on the Adobe feature updates because I don't use their beta apps
Yeah.
because all of my like plugins and everything are installed in the
Yeah,
full
that makes sense.
versions and they don't carry over to the betas.
Yeah.
So I'm always just like, I'm just gonna wait till it's in the full version.
Yeah, and for some reason my Photoshop beta keeps opening by default, and I don't know how to make it not do that. But,
Oh, you're on a Mac, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So whatever that file type that it opens by default with is, you just go to like one of the like say it's a PNG, right? You
Mhm.
right click on the file and you go to open with,
Yeah.
and then you wait. There was wait. There's You go to open with, and then you go to other, and then when this window comes up, when you're at this window,
Yeah.
and you select which application you want to open with, you check
Oh,
this box, always open with.
okay. Nice. Yeah, it's usually my PSDs that does that. Okay. Cool.
Boom, and then we're almost there. We're almost there. I'm so curious if it grabs people and eats them.
Yeah, I found that when it makes people or people parts, it looks like it goes into computer game mode. Like it looks plasticky. It doesn't keep the
So
textures or anything like that.
the only thing about these videos is I've been trying to be conscious about the subject matter to a degree, also too because I use Sora to clean them up, and Sora
Oh,
also has its own moderation thing that it like, sometimes it's like Sora didn't like my video of the girl with the which one was it? It was one of the girls with the animals. It was
I think I know which one
Sora
it is.
did not like. No, surprisingly enough, the girl with the goldfish, Sora is the one that made it do the obscene stuff with the goldfish. Sora did not like my girl laying down with the lion.
Oh.
I thought that one was pretty wholesome.
What? What kinda I like the outfits that these girls are wearing, though.
Look at what Sora did to this one. So I was trying to clean stuff up in here, and then it was just like, nope.
Oh. What do you mean by clean it up? What are you doing in there?
I will show you.
Ugh.
I will show you. I was trying to do this thing where I was trying to make like the snake and a jellyfish fight on the beach.
Who will win? You know, we're gonna look back at this jankiness, probably not too in the not too distant future.
All right, so this one is the octopus is grabbing people and eating them. I don't know that we're gonna get it, but let's see. Let's see.
Bean is so warm. It's warm and clingy.
I think it can't find the people, but we're gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. Oh, there. Oh,
The people
oh,
are coming out of it.
oh my, oh my,
Oh
oh,
my god, what is happening?
oh.
There's people crawling out. They look like they were having fun in there.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
They're all naked.
I don't hate that one.
That could be fun.
No, this one was just kind of like, oh, so close. Okay.
It's dancing.
The rest of them are still generating, but they're all almost done.
Yeah, regurgitating people, that could be fun.
Oh, like, oh, like I don't even know what it's doing, but it looks so. Oof. I see people in it. Yep. Oh my.
It's trying to drown people.
Oh my.
That's cool.
That's super cool. That's super cool.
That
I
with
like
some
that.
sound effects, some screams and stuff.
We're gonna come back to that one. If nothing else, that one.
Not that one. No.
It takes a little too long to get into it. This was 5 seconds grabbing people and eating them. See, 5 seconds just like isn't long enough for it to do its thing. Because it's like right at the 5 seconds, it's like, oh. I do really like how the tentacles are coming up.
Yeah.
This is the grabbing people and tossing them. Let's see if we got anything. Oh.
This is tossing.
Bro. Whoa.
Wow. There's a giant head underneath. It's cool. And it's just tossing itself.
Like I think that's pretty sick though.
Yeah, the movement is good though.
Okay, this one, grabbing people and eating them. I think this one, I think these we might have seen already. Just make sure. Okay, yeah, this was the. Okay, so this was the one we said that we will come back to. Or no, there was a better one. There's a better one. Okay, we didn't check these last two though. So this is the one with the handheld device. Ooh.
That is
Oh,
that's
that
violent.
that is cool. That's cool. This
Whoa,
poor guy. That one's cool.
your audience.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine.
No.
Dude. Aren't these crazy guys? Like slightly disturbing, therefore cool. Yes.
Whoa. That's a tough
Bro.
one.
Okay, so far there's two in my mind that
Hmm.
are winners. Let's check this last batch.
The beach
This is the
balls.
vomiting beach balls.
Oh, it might need to be specific with I was thinking like those rainbow beach balls, the
Yeah, yeah,
massive
yeah,
ones.
yeah. Come on, bro.
That's kind of I think that could work because your audience kind of enjoy the playful fun element over the gore, don't they?
Oh my god. Oh my
Could
god.
come out of his eyes. That was some sound effects. Where's it coming from though? It's coming from his eyes, isn't it?
I don't even think it matters where it's coming from, right? It's like, where did the octopus come from?
Oh, I think about that kind of thing.
Okay. So, do we
You
want
have
to
vomiting
explore
heads.
do, do we want to explore the beach ball more?
Yeah.
Or do we want to
Some
turn since obviously we can make him vomit something, do we want it to be something else?
like giant human heads.
Do you think it'll do that? Do you think Kling will do that?
Should we try?
Should we try? Let's try.
People are wanting blood.
You guys are animals. You guys are animals, bro. Human heads filmed on an iPhone handheld
Yeah.
footage. We're just going to try to get that nice little subtle camera shake in there. Don't worry, guys. I will spend my credits for you. This is for you. Yes, Inglestein, precisely. Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
Iritaku said that you started it. I wonder if these lives get people to unfollow me.
What did you put? I can't read what your prompt is. What does it say?
My prompt says the octopus is vomiting giant human heads, filmed on an
Okay.
iPhone handheld footage.
Okay. After this one, we might want to see how it comes out with the hair, if it has hair or not, because bald heads might be fun.
So here, while we're waiting for this, we're gonna work on this first part of the clip right here, where we're going to we're going to this. So this whole clip right here is 9 seconds. We're going to speed up the beginning part. Actually, no, let's nest this whole thing. We're going to nest the clip in Premiere, which makes two clips one. It like compartmentalizes them all in like the same container. It's the same thing as pre-comping in After Effects. And what we're going to do is we're going to use the hotkey R for the rate stretch tool, which essentially just lets you drag the speed back and forth. And I'm going
Oh,
to drag the
that's so handy
speed
to know.
down to 5 seconds. And let's see how that feels. Quicker, better. Let's drag that down to 4 seconds. Does that feel too fast? I think that's good because the octopus comes in right at 2 seconds, but maybe we can even get that just a little bit. Boom.
We need to get the hook in the first 3 seconds.
Maybe we have you do a little voiceover of like, oh my God, what is that? Right at the very beginning of the video.
Mm. Okay.
Get the Lola Viscera audio hook. Cause so that feels too fast to me. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna cut this right here and make the beginning of the clip even shorter. So it's just like bam, octopus.
Yeah. I think that might be better.
Or okay, wait. Let's go back. Let's unnest this. I'm just gonna speed up this clip to 2 seconds and then bring this back. And now we speed the octopus up to like 5 seconds. So let's just go get all this stuff down here so it'll repeat. Let me put the color on it to see how I feel about it. Okay, that beginning part can be even quicker. I think that's fast enough.
Yeah.
So now what we're going to do here, guys, we're going to take the color off. We're going to export this. And we're going to try to clean this up while we're waiting for our other little thing. So in AI, we're going to label this one as one Sora because we're going to take this clip into Sora. You're going to see what we do in there. Boom, we got that clip. We're going to go into Sora. We're going to go into a new storyboard. And we go upload image or video. I'm going to find my Lola collab clip. We're going to upload that. This video is just under 5 seconds, so this should actually be perfect.
What's
Now,
happening with Sora? They're battling with the law in the UK, aren't they? That's why.
are they? Is that what's going on?
Yeah. There's more rules.
All right. So we actually want this to be the end. Boom. Okay. So we're going to make this 1080. We want that to be the end of the clip. And we want to. Nope. Stay at the end. Stay at the end, bro. I guess it's fine. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to split this clip. When I hit S, it splits the clip into two. And we're going to find the frame exactly where it switches from real video to AI. So if we look real closely, we'll see where the frame kind of like stretches out and gets weird. See right there. See how that switches? So I'm going to drag that back right there. Boom. And here, let's actually. Okay, so we're gonna do this two ways. Okay, one, we're just gonna let Sora fill in the gap right there. But then also, we're gonna try a version where the octopus is just like there, and we're going to prompt right here and say the giant horrific octopus emerges from the ocean. And I totally spelled emerges wrong. Thank you, spell check. And then we hit this little expand caption button. So we'll let ChatGPT rewrite our thing.
Wow.
And we're going to take this prompt and per some you know, some things that we learned from Matt on our last Civitai creator session. We're going to add another prompt here and we're going to copy that prompt and then we'll do one more here and boom. And then we'll just try that and see what it does. Because now we have the beginning of our video, we have the end of our video, which has the octopus in the
Oh,
frame. And in the middle, we have this prompt saying that the octopus is emerging out of the ocean. So let's just see what it does. So let's see if this one cleaned up those frames where it got janky when it pops out.
that is so fast.
Boom. See it? See, you can't that those frames aren't there anymore. Now it's
Mm,
just one smooth video. Yes. So first one, success.
that's cool.
I love it. So we're definitely gonna download this one because this one will work no matter what. What was this file called? This was that one. Okay, boom, boom. So just for the sake of it, let's take this guy and we're gonna put this on top right there. Bam. We boom. So now when we look at this in Premiere, one smooth clip with no AI jankiness.
Wow.
But let's see what
Oh,
it does.
I just got a glimpse of Kling. Oh.
Oh, did we? Oh my God.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, I wish it did more earlier in the clip.
How many did you roll?
Like 8.
That's so disgusting. I love it. It's gonna sneeze. Yes,
Oh
that's
my
the one. Oh
God,
my god, that's the
bro.
one.
Okay.
Oh
Wait,
wow.
we're gonna come. You guys, do you guys see how excited she gets for this stuff? This
That
is
is disgusting. Look at that. Yes, that's the one.
okay. And then
Forget beach balls.
it really is like it's sneezing, huh?
So,
Oh.
whoa, they're all good.
Okay, wait, let's check this one. Let's check these 4. Oh no,
What is
this one
happening?
was the beach balls.
Okay.
Okay, no. So yeah, we only ran these. Do you think a winner is in here?
Beach bombs. Um,
Okay, well
the
Sora
one,
broke that
not
one, so we're
not
not going to
that
do
one.
that. Yeah, no. We're going to stick with what we already got out of it. So, okay, there was one that was a clear winner here. Let's
The
find it.
sneezing one, right? No,
Was it that one?
no, it wasn't that one.
No, I think it was this one. I think it was the third one. It's like, uh, 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 chew.
Yes, that's the one. That's so good. It's so clean as well.
Okay, we're going to have to speed this thing up though,
Yeah,
because
people
it
won't stick
takes
around. That's a
it.
shame, isn't it? People are not going to stick around for it.
People are not going to stick around for it. Okay, are you sure it was this one and it wasn't this one? Because this one he
Let's
sneezes
see.
them out at.
No, because it's like
No,
coming from
no.
the side of his
Okay,
head.
okay.
Yeah,
You are the rolling head expert.
that one. And there was another one. Do you want to download? And then there was one more. Oh no, it's just farting, that one. Okay, no, never mind. Yeah, definitely the sneezing one.
Okay. Um. Let's. Oh my god! I want it. I want it to go. I want to start doing it quicker.
Mm,
Um. Okay. Let's take it back in here. Boom. Let's cut this clip down to where it originally ended. Let's bring the giant vomiting one. Boom. Now, what we have to do, we're going to pull this down to like 10 seconds. Wait. I think.
That's so good. I love that the heads, they're not quite human heads. They're like mangled.
All right. So here's what we're going to do. Okay. We are going to take this. We're going to make our in point right here and start it there. We're going to make our out point right here. No, it has to be this frame. It has to be this frame. We're
I
going to
think the
mark
sound
that.
effects will help bring this one together for
Boom.
sure.
We are going to export only this section. We don't want to put the rolling people heads into Sora.
Oh.
Because that will definitely get my account taken away. So we're going to skip that part. Tithian, this is Adobe Premiere Pro. That is what's going on there. We're doing all this in Adobe Premiere Pro. We're going to now upload the second one. We're uploading that section of the video because now we want to fix and clean up the in between of the transition where the octopus comes in and where it turns into vomiting human heads. So, was this more than 5 seconds? It was. So it was right there. So, wait, someone, anything important here? Boom. Okay, let me 5 seconds, confirm. Oh no, come back. Come back, bro. No. Boom. Okay. We're going to boom. Going to boom. No, I need to do this as 10 seconds and we just gotta figure it out. So bam. Okay. Maybe this could be like, okay, where's the switch? The switch is right here. So I need to actually, so we'll say that's the start of the clip. The switch is right. I messed up. There needs to be more time in front of the switch. So we'll do it like right here. Boom. We'll mark this one. No, but I want the octopus in the frame. Mark. Nope. We mark the top of the timeline, not the clip. Boom. 4. We export this guy. We call this one 3 Sora. Boom. And then we come back into Sora. We clear all this. Discard. We go new storyboard. Okay. So, sorry, I know I moved through that little bit of boring stuff real quickly. I needed more time in the front of the clip and in the back of the clip to properly do this because before with the clip that I had just uploaded, the part where the frame switched was too close to the beginning, so there wouldn't have been enough context for Sora to do its thing. So, for now, we're going to erase you, and we need to find the switch. The switch is right there. So we grab this half of the clip. We're going to take it back. Okay, that's it right there. So we'll do that. And then just like we'll give it a little bit of room to play here because we can always speed this up some more. But so we'll let that run, and there's going to be a little bit of like finagling, and I'm going to have to line this stuff up. If I bring this, boom, let's try bringing this all the way down. I want this one to only 5 seconds, and let's try that as well. And let's just see what those both give us. And this is like no prompting, guys. We're just letting Sora fill in blanks
Saves me
and do
so
its
much
thing.
joy. So cool.
Sorry, I get into the little bit of like the flow zone when I'm just like trying to move through this stuff. But yeah, this is so Lola, I think what I'm gonna do is after we finish this, when we end the stream, I'm then going to pass the clip to you, and then I'll let you handle the sound.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Yes. I'm really getting I never thought I'd get into sound. I'm really getting into them. I'm spending like hours on a reel just
No,
on sound.
it really makes the entire video.
Mm.
Like it really
Do you
does.
find do you find that when you're making like, when you look at a video, can you hear it as well?
Yes. I mean,
Because
I've
you have
been
a dance background. You're quite audio as well, like audio,
yeah, I mean
audiophile?
audio and like music, like for most of the stuff I make, I try to let the music be the guiding force. So I like I'll usually think of a song or a vibe first and then build the visual off of that.
Mm, yeah. That's how I take inspiration from my longer videos on YouTube. I'll get a soundtrack and I'm like, "Oh, I see all these things," and I'll work from the music.
Oh no, bro. Okay, that one didn't work. So let's see the longer one here. The 5 seconds, it just didn't have enough like context of what to do there. So we're gonna see what it does here. And maybe we'll get lucky. We've been pretty lucky up to now. And I don't understand
This is
how
way
we
better than
get
I thought it would be.
I don't understand why we get so many viewers like 2 hours into this versus like the
Oh,
time it actually starts. There's almost 1,100 people watching this right now.
whoa. Where can you I can't see that number, can I?
Uh
Is there any way I can see it?
do you see a little eyeball thing with the number right above like where you can see us talking? No,
No,
so
I see
that's
live
only
and I see the time.
yeah, no, so that's only me. So right next to the
Mm.
time I see how many people are watching, and it says that there are 912 people watching us on Twitch, 150 people watching us on X, and 10 people watching us on YouTube.
Nice.
Should have known that LinkedIn wasn't gonna like our aquatic adventure. All right, let's see here. Come on,
I
Sora.
don't know what's on my LinkedIn profile.
Boom. And yes, you guys got a bit of a longer stream today because I really wanted to like get the bulk of this video done for Lola and I. This is basically depending on when she finishes the audio when this is all wrapped up. This is basically going to be like our social media post for sometime this weekend or Monday. Ooh, and look at that. Look at that. There is no more jank. We can now take this one back into Premiere.
Cool.
And let's see how it all comes together.
And it keeps the resolution and everything.
Yep. clear the in and out marker. Let me make all of this bigger real quick. So let's see, right? Okay, so I'm going to need to figure out where this boom. Okay, so there's like it generated extra frames, right? So I need to figure out where it lines up, like where I cut it. So what we're going to do is dun 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 dun. We take this top clip, we turn the transparency on. Wait, okay, so this is where it generated the new frames right here. Where does it line up? It's going to line up somewhere.
Ooh.
Oh, wait. No, nope, it's all 30 frames per second. Let me boom. Yeah, this is just wait. I'm going to figure this out. Bam. Nope. Maybe.
Close.
There we go. Uh is that no. No. Oh. Oh, wait. It was so much longer. Okay, cuz that goes smoothly. Wait, let's come back here. Recut. No, edit story. Da, 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 da. Sorry, guys. This is part of it. This is part of it. So, okay, it generated a bunch of new frames in there. This one starts right. So about 4 seconds into it. About 4 seconds into it. 3. So it should be right about 7. Oh no. No, no, no. Wrong way. Boom. The tentacles are just like a little off. Why? It should be the exact same frame. I feel like it made the like it changed the context of the tentacle. So we're going to try this one more time. So we're going to give it even less room to be creative there. And actually, what we're going to do. Damn it, I can't give it the frame where it vomits the heads. That's the whole thing. I can't give it the frame where it vomits the heads.
Does it look like heads the whole way through? Or could it be balls?
No, it is definitely the heads. But here, let's also, someone recommended difference. Let me just try that real quick and let's see. If. Oh, okay. Let's try normal.
Mm.
No, no, it's not. Boom, boom. Oh, because it should have been right around here, like right. Damn. It's okay. It's okay. These small things happen. You see what I'm looking for, though, right? Like you see what I'm trying to do.
What are you trying to do?
So where this marker is
Hmm.
to right here, like this frame, I'm trying to fix this in between
Yeah.
frame right here. Um, for some reason, I'm not finding the frame where it is matching up with what's underneath it.
Hmm.
And there should be a very clear frame where it matches up with the one beneath it. Like the parts of the video where I left it in shouldn't have changed.
Yeah.
But it looks like the tentacles
Yeah.
were
On the
like
right. On the left.
doing different things in the clip that came out of Sora. But it's okay. We're gonna get it, and it's gonna be all good. Because maybe too, what I have to do here is no. This is wait and see. Sorry, this is the not so fun part of all this is the waiting. It's like the waiting and the going back and forth and doing the revisions.
I like the concept.
We're so close. We're so close to this being done. I just need that to be gone because it needs to be a certain quality level, and these little like obsessive things that I sit here and will like, cuz while it may not look like a big deal to the person watching it on their phone, they might not even register that little frame switch in their head. But I promise you, there's going to be a feeling in them that the video is that like something was jarring about the video,
Hmm.
aside from it being a giant octopus strolling in onto the beach.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's try this one.
You know, those milliseconds though are what separate viral reels from others.
Yep. Yep, exactly. So, okay, let's change this to difference and let's find. Bro, there should be a matching frame here. Like there. Like the octopus is matching, but the
The tentacles.
tentacles are not. And there should be a frame where the tentacles all match up. It's changing the tentacles. Let's wait. This is. It should be like right where it's about to sneeze is where
it starts rocking just before.
because like this one is all good and then it breaks right there and that's fine. Oh, wait. Oh, I know what. Okay. Okay. Nope. This is just yeah, no, no worries. I think I got it. New.
What's your thought process?
My
What's
so
going on in there?
yeah, so when I edited this, we changed the distance between
Mm.
those two things. So this right here, like it should be it should be somewhere in this clip. Um but yeah, Soundgate not going to happen, bro. I'm too invested in Adobe. Okay. Okay, what I'm going to do, pull this back in here. Boom. Boom. Let me turn this off real quick. Bring this down to here. All right, so this is all smooth. Bam. Okay. Bam. Bam. All right, Lola, I'm going to have to finesse this a little bit off the air.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to hold you. I know it's past midnight there for you. Um, but guys, sorry we didn't get to like bring this to completion in this session, but about 2.5 hours is pretty good. I wanted you guys to see the thought process and all that kind of stuff. I really want to finish this. It's gonna bug me until I do.
It's so close.
It is so close. It is so close. But I also feel like I need to step away for a moment and then come back to it.
Oh, I hear you.
I think I've been staring at this for too long, but Lola, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm going to get this finished a little later and I'm going to send it to you. And then you guys will
Yeah.
probably see this on Instagram on Monday.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll get onto it. I can't wait to get onto it. I can already hear it. Can't wait.
Sorry I got a little quiet at the end there, guys.
You
I
went into
get
flow.
I get locked in and then problems start showing up and I'm trying to figure out like why I would like to work through it with you guys here, but trying to okay, I'm gonna leave it up to you guys to vote. Do you guys want me to finish this now?
Yeah.
Or do you guys want me? Yes, Lola says yes. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
This is
it's 1:15 a.m. for me, but I want to finish this.
all right. All right.
If you want
Nope,
to,
nope, nope.
I'm not going to force you to.
We are doing it. We are doing it.
Do you know what the issue is?
Um
Oh, I love that. It's so satisfying.
vaguely, yes. I might be
Okay.
I'm one frame off there. I need to boom. Okay. So that's good. So we got this back to good and smooth. So boom, he comes in. I need this part right here. Where's this?
There.
Okay, that's the switch. So we need to restrict this down to 5 seconds.
Yeah.
5 seconds. So we're going to go from, I'm going to erase all these markers because they're going to start to confuse me. We no longer need this marker. So
Is there a way to label these markers?
yeah, you can right click and you can label them. But okay, so we're going to do this right at,
Okay, good.
we're going to do this right at 4. And then we're going to cut it right at 9 because that is exactly 5 seconds. Boom.
Anime and fairy art workflows is not what I do. Not while I'm here. Maybe another day.
4. What did they want? Any way to show us the full vid just got here.
We're doing it. Come on.
Boom. So we're going to come back here. We're going to discard that. Nope. Don't want you. Storyboard. 5 seconds is all we want. We're going to upload. We need our new Sora clip. We're going to change. Okay, this is 1080. The switch here happens right there. Okay, so that's about a second into it. So we're going to split this clip. Boom. Boom. All right. Okay. I think this is going to work.
Yay.
I think this is going to work. Baked Benji. I would not say that Sora is the best. I would say that it has very good use cases that people don't really think of it for. Like I'm using it to clean up the larger AI videos I do in between so that people can't even tell they're AI because it can help smooth everything out. So that's how I'm using it. I'm not so much using it to like generate Sora specific stuff. But I would say that there's probably more hype around VO from Google now, which I'm dying to try. I'm sure you would love to try it too, because have you seen the videos that people have made with it?
I hear really good things about it.
I think what was his name? The guy that makes the Kavan. Yes, he made a really badass one with VO.
Yeah, he was the one raving about it. Yeah. I don't know if they're going to come out in the. Again, it's the same issue as with Sora because the rules around here. I don't think we're going to get it for a while.
All right. I have faith. I have faith in this one.
All these tools, it really depends what kind of artwork or footage and stuff you're doing. They're all good at different things.
I love how everyone was like, "Finish now."
Yeah.
I wasn't even
Can't
looking at the
stop
chat.
so
Everyone's just
close to
like, "Finish now, finish now."
we're pushing
So
you through it.
I got, yep, yep,
You
yep.
need
I got it.
energy
I was
drink.
about to. I was. I still wait. Hold on a second.
Where are you, Chrono Knight? What country?
All right, guys. Now we're moving from energy drinks to straight black coffee from Starbucks.
Cough syrup. This is
All right.
oh,
So
Germany. Yes,
this thing is
easy.
totally smooth now. I have complete faith that this is going to line up at somewhere. I have total faith it's going to. Boom. Let's bring this in here real quick. We started it right there. So let's clear the markers and make sure that that frame, okay, so that frame is smooth. So it lines up right at the beginning. Now we need a part. Oh, baby.
Yes. That's
Boom. Cut. Turn that off just to make sure. We turn that back to there. Boom. Good. Nope. Nope. I need you to be back at full power, opacity. Boom. Boom. Smooth.
god damn, that's smooth.
Yes. Yes. No jankiness. Okay. Boom. Let's just clean this all up real quick.
Excellent.
Bam. Bring that
How long
down.
is the clip
Boom.
without making it faster?
8 seconds.
Okay.
Boom. And let's turn the color on and see how it all ties together. And let's make this bigger for everyone to see. Oh, wait. What'd you do? Did something jump somewhere?
I'm hoping it's just a playback.
I think it's just the playback.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let it play through again. That's just the playback. Wait. We gotta go through frame by frame because I think something's jumping. Oh yeah, what is that? Okay, pull these out. I think this one is like one frame to. No, that one's good. Maybe this is one frame. Boom. No, what do you? Boom. Okay, bam, bam. 1, 2. Is that right or is that still jumping? I can't even
It is
tell.
jumping, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I'm just like one frame off here or something.
That was smooth.
That
It?
was smooth. Yeah, I think that. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, there's like a little bit of this weird thing on the side here, but we're literally just going to crop it in and get rid of that.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. Oh, there's a little bit
Jump.
of a jump there. Why? No, it was perfect before. It was perfect before. Why did that do that?
Oh, Bean's waking up and choosing violence.
Oh no, beans.
He wakes up and immediately bites things.
Because that
What are you doing?
transition's good.
Say hi. Go and run around, boy. Not that way. What do you want to do? Yeah, he's a sphinx. No hair.
Oh no, I feel like I had this. Where?
I hope you're saving.
Boom, boom. We're gonna pull this back up. I might have deleted things too soon. Boom. Oh shit. Haha.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the one.
Safe. Safe. Chrono.
Come
Chrono.
on, Des.
I don't want to hear it, buddy. This is why. This is why my stuff. This is why the stuff is the way it is, because you gotta be willing to just like obsess over those tiny little things. Look at how smooth this is. There is not a single janky part. He just rolls in and he's like, "This is my beach. Here are these heads. What are you going to do about it?"
Yes.
And now we can erase those. We are going to nest this entire clip so it doesn't move around anymore. We're going to bring this down. And now we're going to add a little bit of sauce before we pass it off to Lola to do her thing. So the sauce that we're going to add on to this, and this is what I do on the majority of my videos. So, okay, first, there's a little bit of jank right here. This comes from Sora. Sora does these little black bars on the side every now and then. Real simple. We're gonna put on our safety zones so we can see like where our Instagram safety zone is, and we're literally just going to scale and crop that up just a little so that is out, and we'll make sure it's completely out. Boom. Perfect. We can take off the safety zones. We already did our color. I have a plugin in Premiere called Dehancer. It's pretty. It's decently costly, so I wouldn't recommend this to anyone that doesn't do stuff like this professionally. But what it is it is a professional like film emulator that doesn't just put overlays on things. There's like an algorithm behind it, so it's actually really affecting the footage. But I'm going to turn the film stock off, and I'm going to turn a bunch of the stuff here off. But I use this plugin for bloom and halation, and what that is, I'll show you guys here because they have this mask mode. So okay, when I enable it, you can see the bloom is going to affect the highlights, and that's our area that's in the red. So if I take the mask off, see the red highlight around it? This is like something that's very characteristic from old camera lenses.
Yeah,
And
I'm
so
gonna ask you how you do that. I love
Ye
that.
yeah, so it's super it's very, present in, like, analog and older
Yeah.
photography. So what we do is we do it with a 65 millimeter camera, because if we did it with, like, an 8 millimeter, it's, like, super intense. It can get, like, really, really insane, but
Oh,
that's
that's kinda cool.
no one likes that much. We do
Mm.
it with 65, and even that looks a bit overkill in some areas, so we'll go to custom and we'll just cut the impact of it literally in half. So it's just like a slight, you don't even know, but it's something that is there that you pick up on when you're
Yeah.
watching it. So that's one. And then the next thing, we'll turn mask mode on and we'll enable it. This is our bloom. So bloom, if we look at the highest one, this is like giving a really soft edge to the highlights and around the edges. So if we take the mask off, you can see how it got much
Oh,
softer.
that's amazing.
But if we go to 35, I really like 65, and it just gives everything a little bit more
Wow.
of a look. Like bloom and the halation really tie it all together. But wait, there's more.
Wait, are we not upscaling this for your topaz?
That's the very last step.
Oh, afterwards. Okay,
That's
cool.
that's after you do sound.
Okay, cool.
Upscaling in Topaz is the very last thing that happens after all other exporting is done. Now,
Cool.
the last thing, well, actually, we have two more things that we do here. We have one more effect to put on it. This is an effect that is a part of the Red Giant Universe plugins, and it's called Chromatic Aberration. There are a bunch of different chromatic aberration plugins you can buy and you can use on your stuff like this. But since I have Red Giant, I really, really like their chromatic aberration. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on, and we're going to see exactly what that does. So see, if we were to turn that distortion amount way up, you guys see what's happening there.
Mm,
It's like it's separating those RGB channels around the edges,
mm,
and you can make it like bulge in and out with the distortion from like an old camera lens. Because if you go into if you use something like Lightroom to edit photos, there is a setting somewhere deep in there that says like fix lens distortion. This is what it's talking about.
mm.
There's some natural lens distortion that naturally happens in cameras when you take photos. Lightroom fixes this. We want this because it gives it more of a natural look, and it's going to even more tie in a lot of some of that like artificial feeling into the footage. So the trick about these things though is that it's so easy to overuse all of it and to go too heavy on all the settings, and moderation is key. So
Yeah.
we're going to bring the distortion amount from 1 down to 0.15, and we're going to take off the radial blur. And now it's like if we turn up the distortion without the radial blur, you can see that like we lost those soft edges, but we don't need those soft edges. Just 0.15, it's just ever so slightly. And then the very last touch, I have this preset that I like downloaded off of some After Effects Premiere website where they pirate things and stuff. But I'm sure this was a free thing anyways. But um, some artificial camera shake
Oh, yeah.
just to make
Is that
it
from
just
Creative Cow?
no, it's not. But see it. So now it's just like it's just a little. It's like even barely noticeable. And if we wanted to, we could even try like the small camcorder setting. But this one tends to be a bit too intense for me.
Oh, yeah.
Right? It's just a little too shaky. I like this somewhat steady setting. And you can see what it does when I drag that onto it. Um, it it adds keyframes to position and rotation, which are what's built into the preset. It's just like a lot of position and rotation keyframes so that it's artificially shaking, but it's literally just like boom. And I think we have.
That's so good. Yes.
Lola, are we happy with this?
Yeah, I love that.
I think, guys, what do you think? What do you think? This has been a 2 hour and 40-minute video from start to finish, minus sound, but the video itself, this took us 2 hours and 40 minutes to make. I'm pretty stoked on this.
Yeah.
Like, my original idea was for the octopus to like come out and the tentacles to grab onto the wall. But again, this goes into that thing that I kind of like echo through all of these is that AI is not just a tool, it is our new collaborator. We bring our original idea to the table, we tell the AI what we're thinking. The AI then gives us a version of what we asked it for or what we told it, and we have to find a way to meet it in the middle. And then that's where the magic happens, is when you're like you're you're in that little tug of war and you're trying to get as close to your original idea as possible while compromising in some areas with what it is giving you. And like nowhere in my brain was I thinking about a giant octopus appearing on Waikiki Beach and then throwing up giant human heads, but here we are, you know.
Yeah, this is nothing like what I thought. When I was making the creatures, I thought it would be like this epic creature floating through the sky. There's nothing like this. But I think this matches both of our audiences really well.
I
It's
think
just
so.
on the edge, like it's not a horror. Is it? I don't think this counts as horror really, because it's not really human heads. It's like
Yeah, no, they're like
it kind of
playful, like
gives hints.
inflatable.
Yeah, it's playful.
Yeah,
It's
they're like
funny.
they're like plastic doll heads.
This is really good.
So this is what we're gonna do. I'm going to take off all the sound. I'm going to export this, and Lola, I'm going to send this to you as a ProRes file,
Mhm.
and I want you to send it back to me as a ProRes file.
Okay.
So this one right here, I'm going to call it, and we're going to call it for Lola. We export this. And then I'm going to throw this in a Google Drive or my Dropbox and send you that link before we even shut this stream down.
What is ProRes? Why are we choosing ProRes?
It retains the highest amount of quality from the video file. So what are you doing your sound in Premiere Pro?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you go to export your video,
Mhm.
you're going to select the format as QuickTime.
Okay.
And then under the video dropdown, you're going to select Apple ProRes 422 HQ.
Okay.
JoviX, I know you want ProRes 444, but let's calm down.
I'm sure we can do this through encoder as well.
Yes, you can do it through encoder as well. It's all the menu is all the same throughout the whole thing.
Okay.
But real quick, JoviX, since you are in here, for those of you that do not know, JoviX is someone that I had the pleasure of meeting when we went to the Comfy UI meetup in San Francisco last April. JoviX, let me get your. What do you think, man? What do you think of the? I recorded this scene on my cell phone down at Waikiki Beach when I went on my walk the other day. Lola made the reference image, and then we in-painted the octopus into a scene, and then through all the various video tools, we brought it to life, and I used Sora to tie it all together so there's no weird skipping and janky frames. And boom, I got the JoviX seal of approval. So now Uh, AI for collabs. That is the folder. These are all the weird random things that I've sent to people for collaborations. I'm going to upload that. And yeah, guys, this I think this has successfully been exactly what the title of the stream said. This was an AI VFX session that, if you have been to Hawaii or you've been to Waikiki, you will recognize that beach and that pavilion, because that is the last thing at the very end of Waikiki Beach it actually before the beach finishes. But that is where most of the locals hang out, and that's one of the most beautiful places to watch the sunset from in Waikiki. So this felt like a very nice way to tie together what I do with what Lola does. And when I do collaborations with people, I really like to try to have it be exactly that, a collaboration as much as possible, and not just like they send me something, I do all this work, or I send them something and they do all this crazy stuff. Like, I want this we went back and forth on this. Not only did she generate the octopus, if it was up to me, the octopus would have just been flailing its tentacles around in the water. But thanks to Lola, we have these giant human heads rolling on the beach of
It was
Waikiki.
actually someone in the audience that suggested the heads. I said
It,
beach balls.
oh, it could have been the beach balls. So one more time, before I shut down the screen share here, let's go beginning to end, and let's actually do the full recap here. So um, our original our original image, I mean our original video was this. I recorded this on my cell phone in Waikiki. And in 2.5 hours, we went from that to that. And this, my friend, is what you are not going to see on one of these YouTube AI influencers that are showing you all the secrets. They're not going to show you this type of stuff, because I promise you, most of them don't dive this deep into it. So,
I've
with
learnt
that
so
being
much
said,
today.
I am really, really proud of this. I'm happy that I didn't throw in the
You
towel
stuck
when
with
I was
it.
going to.
Yeah, it's a
I was
marathon.
I was totally gonna go outside, take a couple deep breaths, like
Calm
get
down.
some fresh air, and then come back and whatever. But this was like that feels very, very legit, and people are gonna see this, and it's not the thing about this that's cool for me coming from VFX is that this is it's this would have taken so long to do
Weeks at
before
least.
this. Weeks with a team.
Mm, and the render times as well. Yeah,
Like, this is, people want to know where AI fits into everything. Here you go.
that's amazing.
Here you go. So, Lola, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It is always a pleasure having you on here. I'm sure the chat can confirm that it is always a pleasure having you on here, and it breaks up the wonderful monotony of them listening to me every week.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure.
Yes. And then, real quick, before we jump off here, where, boom, copy link. I'm going to send this to you. And I want you to just click on it real quick and make sure that you can download it before we get off. So I just sent you the Dropbox link in Discord. So take a look at that.
Mhm.
Yeah, guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. That was a lot of fun. It's dude, it's a little bit of a different type of pressure, I gotta say, doing that on stream than when I'm just like here and I'm geeking out by myself and things are going wrong, but I'm like, I have time to massage it and just there's no pressure. But like when I know there's 1,100 people watching this right now, and when 1,100 people are watching you edit and there's something happening and you can't quite figure out why it's not working, it starts to like it I'm not gonna lie, for a minute there I actually started to feel embarrassed that like
Oh,
I it wasn't immediately clear to me why it wasn't working. So it's like it's different when you're editing in front of people like
yeah.
this.
I think what you do is amazing because you held it together. Like the community is always supportive, and I think you're always so good at getting on the mic and getting in front of the camera and doing hard things like this is practice. Like you're only gonna get better at it as the more you do it. So I'm glad you stuck with it. And it's not just the end result, right? This is what I was saying on one of my videos is the collaboration, the part that's the part that's fun about it. The process is what's fun about it. The result is a result of that fun that you had while making the thing.
I'm super proud of this video, and I'm sure whatever you do to the sound, like full creative freedom, do whatever you want, whether it's like a little bit of like you talking or saying something. So like do whatever you think is right on it. The one thing that two things I do think should be in it, regardless of what you do, is the ocean
Yeah,
ambiance and
ambient
a little
noise.
bit of like the crowd
Yeah,
ambiance because there's people in it, right? So those,
yeah,
aside from those two things, do whatever it is that you think will work best on this, whatever weird sounds you want this thing to make. And if you want to throw your voice in there somehow, somewhere, please do. Um,
okay.
I am very excited, and then you'll pass it back to me, and then we'll
Yeah.
topaz it.
Yeah, I'll run it back and forth like I always do. I'm always chatting to you in your DMs.
Yes,
Did you
and
notice the heads bounce a little bit at the end?
they do,
That's so good.
they do. I
Yes.
like part of me wants to try to extend the head part in
Make them
Cling,
explode.
but then I'm like, no, because I don't think I'll be able to smooth out that frame in Sora,
Yeah, yeah.
because I think Sora will be like, whoa,
Agreed.
whoa, 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 what are you
It's
doing
just
here?
ketchup.
It's just
Yeah.
raspberry jam.
Yes, they're all cake inside. No, I wanna say as well, 'cause, I think the first time I ever did a live stream for, like, an hour was with you. Like, you asked me, and I was like, "Yeah," because I know it's gonna be really, really hard, and I was really nervous before that, but you made it really easy to just hang out and have people in the chat.
I mean, that's all we're
Um,
doing, right? Is we're just that's literally all we're doing is hanging out, and everyone watching this are into this same very left field, weird, nichey stuff that we're
yeah,
into. So that makes it easier.
yeah,
Whereas on
a good bunch
Instagram,
of people.
you go live and you don't know who's stumbling in, and you don't not everyone is there because they're like a fan of like the stuff you do. Some people come in to like hate watch you, and it's just this for whatever reason, for as long as we've been doing it now, um, has stayed very community based, and the group of people that are in the chat here are literally in the chat here every week.
Mm,
And the coolest part about it is I've got to watch this particular group of people improve their skills as a result from coming and hanging out in these
mm,
things for the past like year and a half.
nice. That's really
So
fulfilling.
because a bunch of these guys were just, everyone was just generating images. I started doing these little animation streams, and there were like 10 or 15 people that would come to them in Discord. And it's just built. Look, there's almost 1,200 people watching this now.
Mm.
So, and exactly what Tithian said, I enjoy this is just as much of a collaboration with you guys because we took feedback from you guys the same way that we're giving feedback to one another. So, and Clumsy Trainer
Tyler is a
called
wholesome
me wholesome.
person. Yes.
And yeah, man, shout out to Clumsy Trainer all the time because I don't know, he makes some of the best Lauras on the website. I still haven't done anything with the Celebrity Deathmatch Laura. I intend to. I've been having a lot of fun with my Grills Laura right now, but Lola, remember the bad Santa, the clay videos I made over the holidays, and even like the
Yeah,
Thanksgiving
that
one with
they were I don't get unsettled easily, but they made me really feel really strange.
so Clumsy Trainer made the Laura model that I made all those with, like those claymation things.
So good.
He trained all those models. His things come out so good.
Mm.
So, all right, guys, this was a 2-hour stream. It is 2 a.m. for Lola.
It's bedtime for me.
It is 4 p.m. for me.
You're gonna go for a walk?
Um, well, now that I am hopped up on an energy drink and a black coffee, I think that walk is going to be a run.
This is gonna feel nice.
If that walk is not a run, then I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep tonight.
Mm.
But all right, Lola, any last words you would like to say to the wonderful community that we have here?
Thank you for coming and for hanging out with us, and for your suggestions and your jokes and your questions, and just being there. And it's nice to hear that you guys are improving in what you're doing as well, and you're getting value from this. That's rewarding. Keep going.
Keep going. We keep it moving. Yeah, no, guys, I was really excited for today's stream. I was looking forward to it. This was like the perfect way to close out my work week. This ends my Friday, and what a great time that was. What do I got for you guys next week? What do we got? What do we got? Let me tell you guys what we got next week before we go anywhere. Ooh, ooh, next week. Okay. Next Friday. This one is long overdue. I don't even think Lola knows who this person is. Next week, Friday, Kytra is going to be joining me on the stream. I don't know why I have not had Kytra on here before. For those of you that do not know who Kytra is, Kytra was one of the original moderators in the old Warp Fusion Discord. And Warp Fusion is the AI animation tool that got me into doing this and into AI in the first place. And before I met a community of people, and before I knew anyone else doing this stuff, and before I had anyone else to bounce ideas off of, I had to go into that Warp Fusion Discord with everyone else trying to look for answers to questions that I didn't even know where to start with because I was just fumbling through this stuff like everyone else. And Kytra was in there, and she was so goddamn helpful that it was like unreal. And she helped me make my first couple warp videos and passed me her settings and just like completely cracked the door open for me. And she spent more time with me as a complete stranger in that Discord than she had the right to. She did not have to help me the way she did, but it completely sent me on this path that landed me here. And Kytra is now doing wonderful things with iCore, the group that did the Roki thing with Coco and Phil. And Kytra has also been training Hunyun video Lauras and posting them on Civitai. She had the first Hunyan video Laura on there. So you need to go check those out if you have not already. But yes, you're not going to want to miss next Friday's stream. Kytra is a legend in the AI community, and she's been blazing a path for a very long time behind the scenes. So come meet her next Friday. Lola, thank you very, very much
Thank you, Tom.
for being here. We are capping this off at exactly 3 hours. 3 hours. This wasn't a 2 hour stream. This was a 3 hour stream, bro.
Yes.
Yeah. I guess that's how I'm closing it off. I'm wired. I'm tired. I gotta go for a run. Lola, send me the video after you do the sound. If you need any, if you want to bounce it
Oh yeah, of course I'm gonna
off
bounce
of
it.
me, you know where to find me. Guys, have a wonderful weekend. Finish up your Project Odyssey videos, make them good, focus on the sound. I promise you it's going to make a big difference, and it
Yes.
will carry you in areas where maybe the visuals are lacking or they get a little janky.
Sound is
So
50% of it.
80%.
You reckon? Okay.
I reckon you can't. A bad video with good sound will be watched longer than a great video with horrible sound.
I will legit click off a video if it's got, or just turn the sound off if it's got bad sound. Yeah.
Well,
Make it good.
Lola, as always, appreciate you guys. Take care. Follow us at Hello Civitai, civitai.com for all of your open source AI image and video needs. We are out of here. Ali will be back on Monday for Civitai office hours. Lola, hang out with me for just a minute while I shut everything down. Let me get all the streams turned off. Guys, appreciate you. Peace.